leaving this pristine area. There's thousands of fish in the water. They do not want you swimming or touching it. So we brought our own hand soap or rags just to preserve and conserve the fish species here so they don't die, because they could go extinct. We don't want that to happen. I care very much about wildlife. That's why we do these videos. The Paranormal Ghost Society is contributing to preservation and conservation of historical sites, equally as to these wilderness sites we hike in. And so if you look into the water, you can see fish that are about 1/4 inch long in the thousands, casing the shoreline. And those fish have recently hatched, and it'll be years before they thrive strong enough and the breeding continues where these fish won't be extinct, and that these Lahontan trout will be found in every lake, stream within the high Sierras. But we're heading out of here, and we're gonna hike back, see if we find any more deer, rare birds, maybe a bald eagle. It's pretty primitive back here. We haven't seen one person. This is Bigfoot country here. Primate playground. It's got trees, water, fish, food, remoteness, edible foliage. What more could a primate like Sasquatch want? Just avoid the hogweed.
We gotta look that stuff up.
Oh yeah, that's probably it though.
It looks like that. It's got these big flower caps. Those white cap things.
And that's what that is. Those ones are yellow though, but I've seen the white ones too on the hike. Either way, I'm not touching them knowing that. I don't mind playing with fire, but I'm not having some plant burn me. If something's gonna burn me, it's gonna be like a torch or like fire, yeah, a stunt, explosions, hitting in the school bus or something. Buckle me up and I'll be a stunt man. I'll do it. I'll go flying over a ramp and hit some school buses. I'm crazy. But I'm not going to get burnt by a plant. Maybe a campfire. I got burnt by the grill. I lost my eyebrows. Not once, but like 4 times in the last 15 years, no eyebrows. Because the fire was too big and I was going crazy grilling steak, burgers and everything else. Good times. Good times, great oldies. This is Lord Rick. What?
How was that a good time? Burn off your eyebrows.
How is it a good time? Because you get bragging rights. You're like, I'm a stunt man. I burnt off my eyebrows. Let's see you do that. That takes talent. I could go on America's Got Talent and just burn off my eyebrows, and they're going to be like, how are you going to up it? How are you going to up it? Burn my head. My scalp. Uh-huh.
I took my mom's disposable razor, and I wound up shaving off like half of the eyebrow.
That's okay. I used some Near in places where the sun don't shine and lost it all when I was like 15, 16. Thought it was shampoo. My mom left it out. Lost all my hair, almost some of the hair on my head, I think too. But yeah, if I was on America's Got Talent and they said, how are you going to up the ante next time? I'd be like, okay, well, since I burnt my eyebrows and possibly my beard, I'll up it by, I'll start my hair on fire. And then somebody will put it out with an extinguisher. I'll say, see, I upped it. And not the hair.
I was gonna say, your hair was
Not-
up so quick.
That's what I'm saying. Not my beautiful hair. The ladies love the beautiful hair. I lose the hair, and I'm just another fat bald guy. Right? No, I'm not. For $1 million, I'm not losing the hair. You could take my eyebrows. You could take my stash. Please do not take the long hair. Keeps me warm when I'm squatching in the winter. A hiking we will go. See if we can see some birds and wildlife along the way. Man, I got my strap in my hair. This is Lord Rick. Yeah, you feel your heart and I don't feel mine. Now I'm the living dead and you're resurrected from the dead. I'm coming, son, I'm coming. Stay close. I've seen how big the bear get here and they can eat you. I came face to face with one. Better to see you, my dear. Any Bigfoot? Besides something moving around in the woods? Probably a mountain lion jumping and getting ready to jump out. Jeez.
Or maybe chipmunk. I don't know.
What's the bigger one with the claws? Coyote?
I don't know.
That looks like a coyote print.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the nails are long enough to be like a mountain lion.
Look at the claws on that bird. What kind of
That's not
That's
a
not
bird.
bird.
It's got
raccoon?
a raccoon or something.
I haven't seen raccoons up in this
Chicken.
I was
region.
thinking chipmunk because look how close
Chipmunk?
they are together.
Maybe. No Bigfoot tracks, but we'll keep searching. Just look for the muddy areas and look down. That's all you can do, right? Oh, my damn coffee cup. The creek flows right down the trail.
I'll crush it. That goes in. Go in.
See, we pick up our trash. Most people should,
Yeah.
but nobody really does.
There you go.
But at least we save our, we're very clean and leave nothing but footprints, take nothing but pictures. We're back in the forest. It's getting shadier, darker. There's a lot of butterflies. I had gotten pictures of a couple, but not all. There was a big one which flew off earlier. It was very pretty, never seen one like that. But there's all kinds of wildlife here that you're not going to see in other parts of the Sierras. As you can see, I don't know if my microphone, I have a boom microphone, one that when you zoom in, the microphone also can go quite a distance. So the sound should be better than my last cam. But if you heard the birds squawking, that's the type of thing you hear. Ospreys, bald eagles. I've seen some hummingbirds, finches, some blue, teal blue eggs on the ground. We can see the lake through the trees. There's a little peninsula coming up. We'll get a nice family shot there. I like to do the family shots, that way we're all included at once, then separate. I'll keep you posted. We are heading back. This lake's over 7,000 feet up. And we are on a couple hills far above it on these cliffs. What a view. Saying bye to Lola Peak and on with Weber Lake soon. Lord of the butterflies, I'm telling you.
They start crawling inside your ears. Oh my god.
My arm's covered in pollen. I got orange pollen on both sides. That explains why I've been able to get so close to the butterflies to film and take pictures of them. That's, they think I'm a flower. They want to pollinate me, and then I just put my finger out. They land on the finger, and I snap the pic.
I like that moth. You're a perfect little world. Yeah, I like that moth last night.
Right. Shoulder's orange. Wow. That's crazy, huh? Either that or the bees are going to start landing on me. Bees love me. Oh, look, there's one. I got him on camera.
Get him.
Whoa.
He's a butterfly.
I got him on camera. I can't get a picture. I can get some in midair, but to get him on video is a privilege also. It's a big butterfly. Pretty cool. I love this place. It's pristine. It smells great. There's wildlife, flowers, beautiful views, Azure water, Azure, however you want to pronounce it. Beautiful country. Beautiful day.
I don't think they want
Independence Lake. You know why they call it Independence Lake?
because it's so social and very like quiet. I think.
I'll tell you guys why it was named Independence Lake. It was named Independence Day in 1858. So it was Independence Day Lake by Lola Montez, who the peak off to the west is named after. And that was the Irish-born actress. She actually stayed up here during the gold rush, fell in love, and so eventually the name took on Independence Lake. But back in the gold rush days, it was Independence Day. And I can imagine how great it would be to celebrate Independence Day here. You could have like a outdoor oven and skew a deer and just twirl it, or a turkey, twirl it around and around, and it's good eats right on the lake. It's like being on the Caribbean Sea. It's so clear. It doesn't get any better than that. It's called Independence Lake because this is a place that you feel free and independent. You can be who you want to be, which is yourself, and you can sit back and just listen to the birds and all the little sounds, such as the water hitting the shore and the fresh air and beautiful smell of all the different trees and flowers. Just taking it all in, and I hope you are too. My friends, is this clear water or what? It's like being in Pirates of the Caribbean. You can almost see a pirate ship floating on in, even though it's closed off to the sea. This might as well be as much like the sea. 2-mile long lake filled with crystal clear blue waters. It's a big basin below, very deep lake, at least over 100 feet down. You could scuba dive with the fish. That'd be pretty awesome. Tell you what, we may have not found paranormal today, but I definitely unveiled history, and this will make a good preservation project on our site to help protect the fish species and the bird life that's here for years to come. So hopefully everybody can learn something from this trip. It's not always about the paranormal. If I find Bigfoot, I find him, but I'm not going to hunt him. I just document my finds scientifically, and you form your own conclusion. That's the respectful way. Despite the lumbering that took place here, a lot of the trees were not cut down. Only certain sections, the Hobart Mills, had lumbered. And this section here, some of it was lumbered, but not all of it. I just showed you a tree that's probably about 200 years old, which means it was growing before the white settlers made it to the Independence Lake region. It's a big tree. Now we're hitting the trail once again and descending down to the lake shore. We'll take a couple more pics and then we'll head on to Weber Lake and the stagecoach station and the old Hunter's Lodge. Monster tree. Notice that the tree is by itself and the rest of the trees are gone. This area was lumbered. That's how you can tell some lumbering went on. Just another example of the Hobart Mills, the effect they left on this land, which is going to take another 200 years to recover completely from it being deforested. Look how windy it is here. There's a house in the middle of the woods. In the middle of the woods. I just wanted to show you that there's a lot of things hidden out here in the Sierras. Historical homes, foundations. You had towns and cottages and cabins. Some older than others, but you still have them. That one's deplorable. It's falling apart. Hiking on the beach. What then better way to spend a day than hiking on this pristine azure waters of Independence Lake? It's about as crystal clear as it's going to get. In many ways, when you hike here, We're almost at the end of our hike. This will be our first expedition in July completed. 2 more fun expeditions after this. We got a lot ahead of us, but we'll make it happen. As a matter of fact, I believe that this mountain straight ahead is Mount Lola. It's the largest mountain. I know I've been pointing the camera towards this direction, being like it's Mount Lola, but you can clearly see that that peak is higher than all the rest. And this is westward towards the Pacific Ocean. And so if you look west, it's the tallest peak to the west. You have a peak here, 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 and then the final one. Mount Lola, named after an actress. Kind of a pinup for the miners of the gold rush. Oh, please don't give me, please do not give me the plague, because that could happen. Just hiking through the woods, try to get a panorama. I think I succeeded. It's very pretty. Look how blue that is. Now you guys know why I love to live here. What's there not to love? Good herb, good views, good food, good adventure. Come on, I'm living the dream. Anybody who hates on me because they don't get to see sights like this. I do. Independence Lake. It's what it's like to be free, brothers and sisters. Free. Look at that. Oh yeah. Wow. That's history. There's the creek up here. It falls. See, that's a peninsula. Wow. Just around the other side. If you want a good view, you gotta go over here. Of the whole lake, like the whole length. So you can go down here, or we can go right up here and look. But I want to get a picture of the whole lake, just to kind of show what it's like. They have picnic benches. It's nice. Right here. How's that? We've been on the west end and now the east end. Kodak moment.
Yeah, it's not zero on it.
That might be a piece of history.
And that's a zero.
Wow. What'd you find?
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like an old base.
Could be.
Yeah.
That's Lola Peak. The tallest one to the right, but to the west, that's Lola. The biggest one. The other ones are smaller. Awesome. We're out of here. This is Lord Rick. Check out our site, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. Peace out. Definitely give them a donation, because they're the ones that are preserving the Lahontan Trout. Yes. It's a good karma. Think about it. Yeah, go ahead and grab some so we can look. The natural nature and the...
I'll grab two. What?
You know why I don't mind donating? Because they don't charge you to hike here. They don't charge you to rent a boat. You can get a motorboat or a kayak at no cost. They're friendly here. And these extinct fish, or fish on the brink of extinction, they're bringing back. That is a good deed. Definitely worth donating for. Paranormal and Ghost Society, yes folks, we do donate. I do believe in giving back. And I always have, and I always will. Because these places wouldn't be here without the donations. The same with the Paranormal Ghost Society. Donate so we never close, so we can continue to preserve and visit sites. Don't donate for me. Donate towards the society, the Paranormal and Ghost Society. We're here, folks. Time to take the long, rough road out of here. We're leaving Independence Lake. A few more miles will be out of here. The road's getting kind of rough in some areas. There's times where there's a lot of little pebbles, other times there's potholes like up here. You do have to be careful with your suspension and your axles. You got to make sure you take it slow and don't rush. There's dune buggies back here, so that gives you an idea that people use this road for ATV and all-terrain sports. But you can bring a Jeep or an SUV back here. Just be careful. I've seen someone with their car. It's like, it's doable if you take it slow, but you hit a pothole, you're going to bottom out. It's like a jungle out here. You can't see nothing past the trees. No peaks, no mountains, no meadows, no streams. I just want to give everybody an idea of what it looks like. It's not as bad as the other road. There's not as big boulders, but a lot of little rocks, a lot of potholes. Definitely an adventure. Roads go off to everywhere. I think I've been on half of these last time we were here, going in circles over 20 miles of dirt roads in the snow and mud. Kind of scary. Could have easily gotten stuck if I didn't keep it going and went through the right, less deeper areas. Almost to the Henness Wagon Trail. There's a stage stop or stopover between Gold Country of California and the Comstock Lode of Virginia City, Nevada. Caution, entering private property. No hunting or fishing.
Down the road.
Yeah, I don't think I can go off the road. Jesus. It's pretty bad, huh?
Wedding in progress.
Wedding in progress. Go slow. Saturday. Yep. Where's there to have a wedding here? Where are you gonna have it? In the friggin' brush? Oh, this is rough. Wow, holy crap.
This Henness Road up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Wait, is this?
that's not Henness Road.
Huh?
Nope. There's something up over here, I believe. For the wedding. See how it's labeled? I think there's like a gazebo or I know there's something out here. Mitchell's Mountain Meadows. That's where the wedding, private drive, that's where the wedding is. Cool. This is a meadow to the right, but a very overgrown meadow. Like you'd cut your legs up if you enter that. You get the idea, ladies and gentlemen. We're basically in the boondocks. The wedding. This is going to be fun. All these wedding crashers coming. That's what we should do. Crash the wedding. Eat hors d'oeuvres. Get a burger. Since I forgot my mustard, I need to go to the wedding, get myself some hamburgers on the grill.
No, just steal some ketchup.
Just run off with the mustard. I need to borrow some mustard. Can I have some mustard for I'll eat a hot dog and then take off with the mustard. Like drop it in my pants and run off.
People don't have hamburgers and hot dogs at their wedding.
I would. You're in the middle of the friggin' Sierras. Cook some burgers and dogs, man. Throw some bratwurst and some steak. Let's make it a day. Hell, I got the frisbee today. I'm tempted to throw a frisbee if I could find an open area without any brush that's gonna slice my legs open. Ay. Jungle out there, man. This looks almost subtropical like Florida, but it's not. Cool. A couple more miles to go, we'll be the hell out of here.